Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Transport Fever European Freeplay Edition. And in the last episode we finally got Chorleywood connected up after such a long time over off in this direction here. We have had Dunwich connected for some time. We recently added, or rather relatively recently added, freight, and other than that we did have road freight lines. We now have, of course, Chorleywood connected. And in part, it's because there was a lot of hills here, a lot of work needed to be done, and yeah. So we had a fair bit of money spent putting that in. We have this express line going from Southgate over here to Chorleywood, and we have currently running on a line between West Malling and Southgate, a high-speed rail, or at least as high speed as we have at the moment. Where are the two trains? We have one of the trains right here, 14 of 14 heading to West Malling, and the other one is right here, 14 of 14 going to Southgate. Nice. Over here we have 7 want to go to Southgate, and over here, where is it? Southgate. We have 7 want to go to West Malling. So what I would like to do right now is we might as well extend services out to Chorleywood. So that will require us to, we only have 3 here, do the Southgate, let's see, Dunwich, Askern, we want to add that. And then back here to Dunwich. So that is that. And Chorleywood, that is that one. Over here in Grays, yep. So the Grays to Dunwich line is now going to be called the Grays to Chorleywood. I've let time tick a little bit. It is now December 31st, 1906. We have a $5 million loan, and we've only been making about about $1.5 million less than last year, although it's up from the previous years. Let's let time tick. That is January 1st, and no new vehicles. So total of $49.2 million of income. 17.8 million of that is road. Road went up. Our rail went down. Tram went up. Our water went up. All right. So yeah, $1 million more than 2 years ago. And we are running at 2.18 million per month in running costs. Of course, with that said, 49 million in income is about 4 million in income per month. So yeah, we have the income to support the running costs. And all right, that's the West Malling to Dunwich steel line. One thing we might want to do is get the TFMs rolling, because right now we don't have anything on them. Because at the moment, all of our machines and tools... How many trucks do I have on that line? I only have 2. Interesting. We have 87 plastics, no steel. We have 1 unit of steel here. And you are delivering plastics. Yeah, about that. We have 2 machines there. We have 7 units of steel on that train. We have a train going back. All right. Yep. Now over here we have 13 people for the Dunwich RT3 line, and we actually have no, we don't. That's right. Over here we have had people show up to the 6P line. I've assigned some buses. There's that one there. And this one here, that's going to pick up. What I would like to do is add another post bus ep39, and we don't have enough money. All right. Let's buy a post bus and 6P. Now you are going on to Chorleywood Central Bus Terminal. All right. I did add a number of additional trucks to the 6F line because I was concerned that the frequency was going to be too high to encourage cargo to go. And currently we have on the 6F line here nothing sitting there. We have nothing on the truck. This is a 5F line truck. This is 184 production. We have lots of demand for... Do we not have any stone? Do we need a few more DMG can stats? Dunwich stone. Grab that stone. Get it over here. We need to ramp up the quantity going over there. We have 1 unit of goods heading off to Dunwich. We got lots of people. We are going to buy some post buses. 3 of them for the 4P line. And you are going to Askern, you are going to Southgate, and you are going to Askern. That's 24 additional capacity. And yet we're still running land hours on the local routes. And it looks like we could potentially use more land hours on the local routes. On the RT1 line, on the RT2 line, and RT3 line. Let's throw a couple more on the RT4 line. Dunwich, Southgate. $16 for Askern. Now you are probably not going to drop off. We got 14 people showing up to the rail station. Unless these people are actually going to the Chorleywood. We dropped off one person, looked like. Not bad, not bad at all. 20 going to Askern. Alright, about that. One thing we can do, as we have not actually upgraded, how much is this going to cost? We have $7.07 million. Let's repay. Wow. Now we're completely out of debt. $6.35 million. That's actually up $1 million. It looks like our 4 trains have lost about $1 million combined. Let's borrow the money back. 6.35 million, sure. All right. And now we have the PLM 220 with compartment cars. 24 of 33. And it is April. We have $5.5 million in loans again. Yep. 16 people at Chorleywood. Now, is it time to expand our Express service? We have 16 people, 17 people. What I kind of like to do you're coming to Southgate and you're going to West Malling. I want to wait until this train drops off here, picks up, and then goes back the other direction before adding Chorleywood to the line. Because what will happen is these 23 people, or most of them, there we go. And now we want you to go back in the other direction. And now we are going to add Chorleywood. And then back here to Southgate. Wow. Actually, yeah, that is some distance. And then back to here. West Malling, yep, platform 2. Southgate, yep, platform 1 and 2. Chorleywood, yep, platform 1. Now, what I would like to do is add another yep, 14 buy trains. We are going to go A35. We are going to need some money. 3-axle passenger car, and we are going to assign this to the TPE. Right now, the frequency on the TPE line is 11-minute frequency. We're making a profit, which is not that bad. And nope. So we have this one going to Southgate, this one going to Southgate, this one in West Malling. And what I would like to do, put that on screen. Put that on screen. And this one over here. 15, 1 and go via Chorleywood. 2, 1 and go via West Malling. You are going to West Malling. You are passing Upton. You are... okay, yep. You're coming into West Malling right now. We have 11 people. I would like to put one more train on the line. Get that frequency down. It is 1907. And while I'm at it, let's repay a couple million. Now you're heading off to Chorleywood. Here's Southgate. And we still have one person. Chorleywood, there is no one. We have 12 wanting to go West Malling, 1 to Chorleywood. And you just picked up. Here's a question. Did I signal up? Actually, I'm pretty sure I did, although I did not signal this part up. So what I would like to do, we are going to do that right now. It is July 4th. We've made a total of $27.8 million, which if the trend continues, that should be about $55 million, $55.6 million. Not that bad. The A35 has a lot of power. Take a look at it. 1,000 kilowatts of power. The power rating is good. Only is carrying one wagon. Of course it's going to be good. Let's repay. And now let's come back here and check to see passenger numbers. We got 17 wanting to go on to the Southgate line. You are in Southgate right now. And you'll be heading to... And actually, when you hover over, it shows you stop 3 of 4. What are you doing? All right. 28 via West Malling. And then up here in Chorleywood, graze the Chorleywood. Yeah, we're going to struggle to make some money on these lines just because of the length of the trip. The fact that, yeah, we haven't really developed Chorleywood very much. We are going to buy another A35 and another 3-axle car. We are going to, where's the, right here, West Malling to Southgate. And that is 18 people. What I'm going to do right now is we are going to hop aboard, repay. It is July 18th. And we're just going to enjoy the ride. Let's put up to 2-speed. You're in West Malling, heading to Southgate. Although with that said, what I would like to do, this is now West Malling to Chorleywood. We're going to ride aboard. And we're already up to the 100-kilometer-an-hour speed limit. We have taken this ride previously, but we might as well take the entire trip. And then once we are done this, we will check passenger numbers in Chorleywood. as well as Dunwich to see what kind of passenger numbers we are generating. I've done a little bit of smoothing on this area. I'll probably tear down more of the mountain here. And that's 3-speed. Yep. Yeah, let's throw it 2-speed. And there is our plastics transfer line. Tunnel straight into Southgate. And we only have one person on the train. And there we go. Let's hop aboard. And there is one of our Grays to Dunwich trains. Although we are going to want to rename that line. And there is one of our other A35s, Express services. Early 1900s, we already have a triple track. We're going to want to get rid of that crossover area since we no longer need it. I am kind of tempted to bring this into Askern, but no. We'll keep things rolling at 100 kilometers an hour. And there's another one. And that would be Dunwich over there. Dunwich on the hills. It would be nice if we had the camera movement of Mashinki, where we could actually rotate the camera around. Passing by a stone quarry. And then coming straight into Chorleywood. Let's speed her up. Once the passenger numbers increases, we'll be adding more wagons to these trains. And coming into Chorleywood. We have one person for the West Malling to Chorleywood line. Oh, actually, no, we've already renamed that line. All right. And over here we have 18 via Askern, 9 to Chorleywood. Over here we got 22 via Dunwich, 12 via Southgate. And over here we got lots of people. 3 via Chorleywood, 22 via West Malling. 33 for Grays, 18 for Askern. And you're dropping off 1 and picking up 14. You're dropping off, don't know how many that was. And we got a ton of stuff over here. West Malling to Grays, most of it. Grays to Upton, only transferring over. Wow. Really? Grays to Upton, West Malling to Grays, no, West Malling to Upton, 3 minutes and 135 seconds. 5-minute frequency, but still that line gets the most of the goods. Five-minute frequency, 365K in the negatives. What is our running? Yeah. It's been losing us money. But it is, of course, the start of a new route. And we did extend it way out to Chorleywood. Lots of investment into that line. And we got a ton of steel sitting here, 141 units. You have 4 trains. What's the frequency on this one? 9-minute frequency. This one's coming back, Southgate Machines and Tools. This one is Upton Freight, Southgate Machines and Tools, and Askern Goods. So what I would like to do is buy another train. We have $6.29 million in the bank. We are running Prussian G3. And we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to clone it because it's only 48 capacity. Should I increase? We're going to send you out Dunwich Steel. Seven-minute frequency. We'll send you out as well. $3 million in the bank. We are going to repay. $2 million left in our loan. Hopefully that will boost the frequency, which will encourage more construction materials to show up here. And we got lots of stuff heading out to Chorleywood. So we have the DMG Canstat. What is that? 6 capacity. We can't. Let's borrow a couple million. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6F line. Those all should come in here. Just go. I don't know why you just only picked up 2 goods. Just go. And if we come back here, we got 100 units of steel waiting. We have very little coal. Really. I have upgraded this line. Keep production high to upgrade in 7 months. Let's buy a couple DMG can sets for the West Malling coal line. And we got a ton of stuff on the 1F line. Let's repay. December 20th. Can we go completely out of debt? Yes, we can. Nice. So we made $50.9 million this year. Okay, 51 point. Let's just wait until the end of the year to figure out how much money we've made. But it's definitely more than 2 years ago. December 31st and January 1st, 1908. And so for a total of $51.8 million, we had $19.4 million in road, $19.9 million in rail, which is actually down from 1905. Wow. Yeah, road really picked back up. Tram's gone up. Water is gone up a little bit. Oh, did we? Oh, really? Seriously? I didn't pay off the freaking loan? 7.5K is like nothing to us. Why are we getting... Really? Oh. No. Unless it's... How is the iron ore... Unless the iron ore... Where's the coal coming in? Unless the coal is being dropped off into here to go over this way, or the iron ore to come back to here so it can hop over to here. I'm going to have to sort this out. Although it'd be nice if my high capacity road stations would come available. Yeah, I need to move these down here. This is just hill here. Let's repay the last 500,000. And 114 steel. We got lots of livestock sitting there. Got lots of road vehicles. And I'm just going to pull those off. And actually now, with Chorleywood connected, let's just come back here. We have 19 on the Grace Chorleywood line and 4 for the West Malling Chorleywood. And you're picking up the 4. I would like to continue on to Curtin. Now, over here, we got coal mine here. Got iron or oil here. We have that there. We don't have any steel mills over here, unfortunately. I'd really like to have at least one steel mill over here. But yeah. Curtin, I want a line running from Chorleywood to Northwich. We're going to have the express train running through here. Although... if we take a look at Curtin... so I want a line running up like that, one running over there, one going like that. This is just going to be a shunting service, basically. Would there be an argument made for Bullington, Workingham, maybe coming into Dunwich? Although if that's said, can I even? I can. I just might. Express train? Well, it wouldn't be really an express train. That's a possibility. Have line running up to Workingham and Bullington. It'd be kind of an express train along the coast. You know what? We are going to upgrade that. There is just enough room to upgrade it. Interesting. 4 via Chorleywood, 13 via Askern. And over here in Chorleywood, we got 25 for the Chorleywood to Dunwich line. So I'm going to buy a road depot over here. And we'll just throw it out here. Buy road vehicles. 25. We are going to want at least 3 post buses. 6P line. You go that way. Although we didn't really need you because we have one coming in. And 8 for the West Malling to Chorleywood. Six for the Dunwich Steel. 19 and 7. And over here we got a fair chunk of goods for Dunwich to Chorleywood. Let's add some DMG can stats for the 6F line. There we go. We have $8.5 million in the bank. No loan. And over here, 72 and 23. Is there an argument to be made for increasing the capacity? Not really. Not on the Grays to Askern line. We just don't have enough passengers really showing up. 53 West Malling to Grays. We got 54 and 34. 46. Here's a question. We have on the West Malling to Grays 3-minute frequency. We have 8-minute frequency. We're definitely going to want to add at least one more train on the Grays Chorleywood. We're up to a loss of $1 million. Wow. Yep. Graze the Chorleywood. And do we have it down here. Graze the Chorleywood has the PLM and 3 compartment cars. And 3 of these. 3, we're going to assign it to the... Oh, can we? That's a good question. I don't think we can. No, we can't. So we're just going to sell that off, and what I'd like to do is throw it off right here. Depot. Any way of getting it into there? Probably not. Oh, we can. Not bad at all. Buy trains. We want the PLM 220 and 3 of these. Sign it to the Graze the Chorleywood. I might increase the capacity of the West Malling to Graze line. If I replace now 3.92 million, sure. And so the compartment car has a capacity of, was it 11? Yes, 11. It is June 20th, 1908. We have $5 million in the bank. No loans. And we have Southgate RT2. Let's buy a couple DMG can stats for the RT2 line, and a couple for the RT1 line. And we want the Southgate to Graze, or to Askern. Nope. Vehicles. Yep. We want these on the Southgate to Askern line. Graze to Southgate. And the Graze to Dunwich line I just might set up. I think it is about time. I've been saying I don't want plastic showing up at the Askern Goods factory, but I'm not sure I really care too much. So what I'm going to do, where's the Graze to Dunwich line? Now, am I going to extend this onwards to Chorleywood, or is the frequency just going to be so horrible that it doesn't really get used and I need to have a ton of trains on it? For now, what I would like to do, and actually we have a lot less plastic showing up here because I think most of them are seemingly heading off in this direction, which is not that bad. So anything else I want to add to the station? No. So what I'm going to do, we are going to buy trains. We are going to run, yeah, class 53 Prussian. And I would like to do, since we do have construction materials down there, although we are bringing it back on the steel train. Nope, we're just going to run goods wagons for now. And we're just going to run 2 of them. And we're going to put this on the Grays to Dunwich line. Although with that said, it's most likely going to no path. Possibly. Okay. What I'm going to have to do then. Yep. You just no path. And you, can you flip around? No, you can't. You go back to be sold. Alright, so what I'm going to want to do then is we can build a depot right here. And we want PLM 220, not PLM 220. We want the Class 53 Prussian G3 and 2 goods wagons. Grays to Dunwich. Oh, seriously? Why? That would explain that. Go back. What do you mean? Oi! You know what? Where? Go back on the Grays to Dunwich line. You. Now where are you? Fine. We are just going to throw a depot here. Go and be sold, please. All right, how do we get it? We need... one way and one way. All right, we need it to go into that lane. Now, can I bring this across? Not exactly. I would rather not just keep building depots. Go away. Well, let's try this again. Prussian G3. 2 goods wagons. Not on that line. Grays to Dunwich. And what I'm just going to do is "29-minute frequency." I just might have to let you go. Buy trains. What we're just going to do is run with a single goods wagon. We are going to clone it and assign them to Grays to Dunwich. "7-minute frequency," which hopefully should mean that that line sees use. And you're heading to Southgate Freight. Grays to Upton. Your Grays to Upton train. And Grays to Dunwich has cargo. And over here, Grays to Dunwich, we are seeing cargo being put on the line. Over here, I suspect goods will be put on the line. And over here, eventually, we will see by road vehicles. DMG Canstat, we are going to put this on the Dunwich Conmat line. And same thing. Dunwich Stone. 27 units. We have 31 via Chorleywood, 49 via Askern. At this point though, what I'm probably going to do is take a break here. Nice 44 for Chorleywood, and there comes in our express train. That express train is just not making me money, although it's down to a 563k yearly loss. It's November. We've made as much, if not just a little bit more than last year, so that is growing. These are both on a 6-minute frequency. 24 on there. We have 35 and 54. We have 49 and 82. We have 34 and 16. What I might just do is buy another train. What are we running on this? That's right, PLM with compartment cars. Buy trains. 1 of those. 3 of those. Grays to Chorleywood. That is down to a 5-minute frequency. It's making 457k per year. West Malling Drays, just under $1 million. And yeah, this line just got started. And we have a little bit of everything showing up here. At this point though, what I'm going to be doing is taking a break here. We haven't really paid much attention to what else is going on, but yeah, this is where I get into trouble and just record way too long than I should. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Scott Frisbee Gaming, and as always, have a good day.